Hello, everybody, and welcome back to reviewing every single WrestleMania main event in history. Today, we are on episode 17, reviewing WrestleMania X-7, where we saw The Rock take on Stone Cold Steve Austin in the main event for the WWE Championship in a no-disqualification match. It's probably one of the most well-known WrestleMania main events and regarded as one of the best all-time by most fans. I've actually never seen this match before, so I'm going to be giving you my very raw reactions after I've seen the battle. Hey everybody, just got finished watching the match, and this match undeniably is the new number one, undisputed. This match is insanely good, but let's look at a couple of pre-match notes before we get into the actual bout. So Austin enters to a humongous pop as they're in Houston, Texas, and The Rock enters to a slightly lesser pop, but still gets a solid ovation from the crowd. While Rock is, celebrating, flaunting around the ring, Austin attacks him from behind and they begin to brawl. They both go for their finishers immediately, but neither lands one, so Austin fights Rock into the crowd and they explore all around the area. I noted that Paul Heyman is also doing commentary alongside with Jim Ross for this show, and it's not a commentary team we've seen before, nor do I think one we'll see after this show, so it's pretty notable.
So I was a little bit off on this. He had done intermittent commentary on WWE TV. I don't count ECW as one. And his first one with Jim Ross came a couple of weeks before WrestleMania in DC. It was Raw 406. Nothing that notable. Steve Austin and The Rock beat Kurt Angle and Triple H. That's cool, I guess. But yeah, he was a mainstay on Raw commentary from mid to early 01 all the way until late, September 01. And then he would do intermittent commentary from November of 01, really. But ever since he's done intermittent commentary to do, maybe a match with Roman or Brock just because they were on the show. However, I was a little bit off, and he had done commentary with JR as well, him and JR, for quite a while. So I was a little bit off on that, but still, I had never actually heard a show of them just being the commentators.
They make their way back to the ring, and Austin stays in control and delivers a superplex, but only gets a 2. He takes off the turnbuckle padding on the corner he did the suplex from after this, but Rock uses the distraction of him taking the time to take that off to get control. Up to this point, it's a pretty stereotypical match. The crowd is really hot for it, and exploring is a helpful factor to making this match better as you get more of the fans in person a better view at the match. However, nothing notable up to this point. So Stone Cold is down in the ring, and The Rock is arguing with the ref on the outside. So he's taking too long, and Austin's able to recover, grab the ring bell, and hit him right in the head. So The Rock is laying on the announce table, and Austin is arguing with the referee, because this ref is apparently horrible at his job. And while The Rock's just laying out on the table just collapses immediately and drops The Rock through it. And you can see Rock kind of like huddle up. He's like, oh man, that actually hurt. And Austin is a little confused when he turns around. So Rock's bleeding at this point from the head, so Austin targets it basically throughout the match, and especially right now in the ring. The ref continues to yell at Austin for breaking non-existent rules, as this is a no disqualification match, distracting Austin, so Rock's able to attack him from behind and take control. He then throws Austin into the previously uncovered turnbuckle, giving him that stun that was intended for Dwayne, but did not land on his cranium. He grabs the ring bell and hits Austin with it. At this point, both men are now bleeding, and it starts to become a bit bloody around the ring, but that only becomes more notable a little later on in the match. Rock beats up Austin for a couple of minutes, but Austin retakes control outside of the ring, and Alabama slams Rock straight into the post, and The Rock sells this very well. So The Rock sells this move incredibly well, and you can see that he takes a huge bump off of this. So, if this is the corner, right, he goes into it, hits it, and just goes flying off of it, landing right on his stomach. It's a great sell by The Rock, who's always been good at the selling game. Austin then takes Rock inside the ring after hitting him with a monitor and goes for the stunner, but The Rock is able to counter the stunner with a sharpshooter. It's a very interesting combination. So Austin gets the kickoff, boom, goes for the stunner. Rock spins him around, drops his legs down, and locks in the sharpshooter. This is when we get reminiscence of WrestleMania 13, where Austin took on Bret heart, which they mention on commentary. So Austin is able to escape by getting to the ropes, and Rock has to break the hold. Austin gets up and counters the Rock's kick, which is basically the same concept. Kick, oh no, he caught this one. He just dropped the Rock. Locks in the sharpshooter. Now the Rock is in the sharpshooter, and it's a really good one on Rock. He sells it very well, as I was saying, as he is one of the best at that. However, Rock's able to free himself by pure leg strength. Like he's locked in the move. Austin has got sole possession. Rock's not close to the ropes, and it's looking, oh, will the Rock tap? Will the Rock lose his WWF championship? It's basically what Ross is saying on commentary. So Austin's got the move locked in, and Rock just, and Austin basically just goes flying off of the sharpshooter to turn around and look, oh man, how'd you escape that? So Austin locks the sharpshooter in again, but Rock is able to reach the ropes this time. Austin then, he's very submission-based in this part of the match. After this sharpshooter, he picks him up and locks in what's called the $1 Million Dream, which is a variation of a sleeper hold popularized by the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. It looks something like this, where this hand is supposedly like gripping the shoulder as to put pressure on the arm as well as the throat area. So unfortunately, this does not get the win for Austin, as Rock's able to run into the corner, kick off of it, and get into a pinning predicament, so Austin has to break the hold. So he does not lose the match, at least not yet, if you don't know the result yet. So Austin stays in control for quite a while, until out of really nowhere, boom, bam, bop, Rock just turns around, stunner to Austin. Everyone's like, he took the move. He took the Austin move. Rock goes in for the cover, but it only gets a 2. This gets a relatively big pop from the crowd, who pop quite loud for this match. We get a big pop from the crowd next, not for a good reason, though, because it's a big boo as Vince McMahon walks out. And at this point, as we're going into this match, Vince hates Austin and he hates The Rock. So people are like, oh, what's Vince doing here? Oh, and then the heel commentator, Jim Ross, I believe, says, oh, he's just coming down to watch the match. He wants to have a front row seat, watch a good show. That's the only reason he would come down. And that's definitely why he's there. He wouldn't interfere in the match or anything. Rock's able to kick out of a spine buster and is able to deliver one of his own to set up for a people's elbow. Rock has the 3. Rock bounces off the ropes. 1, 2, people's elbow. He has the 3 completely won. Austin done. 1, 2. Vince pulls him off, and the crowd's like, huh? Why would Vince do that? He hates The Rock. So Rock chases after Vince all around the ring. Now I don't have a Vince. I do have a Vince head in there somewhere, but Rock chases Vince all around the ring. Vince goes in the ring to, how do I phrase this? Okay, so this is really hard to describe. Basically, if this is the hard cam side, right? You are the hard cam. He goes in from this side to leave through this side. So basically, he runs in through the hard cam side, zooms out through the other side. That's what he's trying to do. So he runs through, and as the Rock's just chasing him, Austin pops up with a rock bottom. We love stealing finishers at WrestleMania X-7. People are shocked by this. Oh, Austin's got a chance. Austin's got a chance. And Austin goes for the stunner after Rock gets up. He's ready, but Rock pushes him into the ref, which in a no disqualification match doesn't mean anything. The ref doesn't really do much except during this match. Why did the ref need to get knocked down? He could have just done what he does next otherwise. Nonetheless, Austin is able to deliver a low blow, bang, to the Rock while the referee is not looking, even though it doesn't really matter, and goes over to Vince and is like, get a chair. And Vince says, okay. Vince grabs a chair, gives it to Austin. Austin says, oh, why thank you, and decides to hit Rock with it. Austin has the match won. Austin's got Rock pinned. And he's waiting. Okay, ref, where are you? Ref is still down, so Vince has to run all the way around the ring, throw the ref back in the ring, say, count the fall, damn it! So the ref says, oh, okay, and doesn't, 1, 2. He's pretty efficient, 1, 2. But Rock's still able to kick out, and everyone's like, oh, The Rock has a chance against both Austin and Vince McMahon. Oh my goodness gracious. Now, Austin is, shocked. He's, looking around. Oh, how did Rock kick out of that? This is a shocker. Oh no. So Austin, in his anger, picks up the chair, and while he's doing that, the referee is distracted with Vince, who's arguing with him on the outside of the ring. So Austin goes for the chair shot, but Rock catches him with his hands up and says, oh, that's prime position, sets him up, rock bottom to Austin. Again, has the match won. It's a 3 count. However, the referee, as I said, is distracted with Vince. He can't go count the fall. So Vince finally hops down, and ref turns around. Oh, shoot, there's a cover. 1, 2. And then at that point, Austin is able to kick out. And Austin is sneaking up from behind as Rock attacks Vince. Because at this point, Rock is so angry at Vince for no apparent reason, just attacking him and aligning with Austin. So he's after Vince inside the ring at this point, just laying it on him. And then Austin spins him around, delivers a stunner, which The Rock sells, as The Rock does, The Rock sells stunners like he is Ricochet on the top of a cage doing a high-flying move onto another group of opponents. If you know what I'm talking about, I hope you do. It's a really cool looking move, am I right? However, Austin, obviously, he's just got the stunner off. So now, along with Vince, 1, 2, and then, oh my gosh, Rock kicks out. And me going into this match, I was like, yeah, I know Austin wins this match. So when The Rock covers, I'm not going to care, and then I'm going to see when Austin's going to win. This kick out audibly gave me like a, what? I was shocked that The Rock kicked out of this. This is the perfect ending to the match, and Rock kicked out. And I audibly just gasped that he was able to kick out. This match is insanely good. Austin then hits Rock square in the face with a chair. Austin just grabs the chair. Bang! Austin is like, oh my gosh, finally. 1, 2. It's another kick out! The Rock is so good at this. Audible gasps galore from me after this. Both of these kickouts were immaculately done by both members. Austin abuses Rock with this chair. Just wallops him. Just vertically. Rock is done in the ring. Austin rolls him over, and with chair shots as the final move, wins the WWF Championship. Austin and Vince celebrate inside the ring, as is very famous now. They shake hands, and Austin celebrates. This match, oh my gosh, this match is so well made, so well done. Hats off. I don't think it's going to get dethroned. Immaculate for all the right reasons. Do you agree with me? Have you seen the match before? I definitely recommend you check out this A++ match, because it is insanely good. Make sure you have a good day, good evening, good night, good morning, good dawn, good dusk, good whatever. Watch any other videos I've made, former or future, and goodbye.